Now, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants you that dua, do you honestly think, you have to just check yourself a little bit, because oftentimes when we raise our hands in dua and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there's always that element in the back of our minds, because of the material reasons that we have been just embedded with. We've been trained to think in a very materialistic way. So you went to the doctor, you went to the physicians, you went to whoever, and you've been just told, look, you are infertile for whatever reason, you're not able to have a child. Maryam alayhi salam, what happens with her? قالت أن يكون لي غلام ولم يمسسني بشر ولم أكن بغيا. How am I going to have a child and no man has ever touched me? No, and I wasn't let's say a woman who is unfaithful, and I wasn't a woman who is a baghiya, is like a prostitute. That's not me. I don't do that. How am I going to have a child? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala responds back with قَالَ كَذَلِكَ قَالَ رَبُّكِ هُوَ عَلَيَّ هَيِّنٌ. Like so your Lord has declared, her Lord declared to her, it's easy for me. Now if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants Maryam alayhi salam a child, وَلِنَجْعَلَهُ آيَةً لِلنَّاسِ, he's telling her this is a sign for people. Now this story is specifically for Bani Israel and the specific context, but we can also extract from it a general concept here, a general lesson, a general sign from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that if He's going to grant a child to someone like Maryam alayhi salam, who did not cohabitate with anyone, she's Maryam al-Batul, she's the Virgin Mary, and she gets a child, you honestly think that you with your spouse, who have been told by physicians who are stuck in the material domain and can't think outside of that, that you're not going to get a child? The way that you have to make a dua with Al-Wahhāb is one with total trust and certainty with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where you're not testing Allah. You're not saying like, let me make a dua and see what happens. No, you have to actually turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with total assurity, with total trust and certainty. He's Al-Wahhāb and He's going to grant it to you. So you have to approach it in that way.